I want to see if we can hear ourselves.
No, we can't. We can hear ourselves. Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
Turn
put
off
it back.
the audio, dude.
Damn it, I did.
You new?
God damn it.
God.
We got the audio to work, though.
The audio's working.
We got the video to work.
The video's working.
We got special effects up in this
Special effects. What?
Up in this thing.
Where?
We've got an intro.
It's like right there.
Waiting room.
I can't see myself.
We've got the logo on the screen, and then like thanks for tuning in. Like,
yeah.
We look we look old. Like that's what we look like. We look like we've not.
Why
been
does
doing
that
this
sound
very long.
faster?
It
Does the
sound
intro
faster.
sound faster?
It
God
is.
damn it, Tim.
Oh, hello everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther podcast, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm not going to go any faster than this just because the music's faster. Stop it! You're making me. I'm just not feeling good. We got a wonderful episode for you tonight. We
No,
got
you
everything
don't.
working. Everything seems like it's going off without a hitch. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther.
terrible.
I figured out what happened.
What'd
happened?
you do? It's not a record. You didn't have it on like speed control. What did you do
Well, okay. So we had such shitty audio.
last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went home and I messed with this a little bit, and I changed. I changed the bit rate on the recording.
Let me just screw around with all of the settings, and maybe it'll make us sound better.
And instead, it just
No.
it was just like let's make this fast.
I'm not going to say
Fast and loud.
you ruined it, but you made it very awkward for me. So thanks
Hey.
for that.
Good job working off the cuff like that.
Except for Javier, just like you're not going fast enough. All right. So how have y'all been? How's it going?
Fan-fucking-tastic.
It's been going all right. We've had a good couple days.
I know. I was gonna say is like it's not like we really have to catch up. I mean, we should catch up, for the people.
Yeah.
But we've been seeing each other like every other day for the past week. So
Kind of, just about.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so-
Oh, yeah, we did like Friday, Sunday, today.
So talk about what we did on Friday.
Friday, we went to Cowtown Brewery.
Oh yeah.
Went to Cowtown Brewery
Brewing.
and saw our old pals, best band, Squeezebox Bandits over there play. Did
Yeah.
a really good job. It was cold as balls.
It was cold,
Chad?
and windy, and kind of ridiculous.
What were you wearing?
Okay, so I had my Funky Panther long sleeve tee, right, looking real nice, and then I had shorts and some shoes, and that was about it. I begged Tim to bring me a big coat, which I need to get back to you. By the way.
freezing.
It wasn't like cold, but it was the wind. The
Such
wind
a
chill.
fucking baby.
Bro, you were like 16 layers, and you were
Bitch,
still cold.
I wore this and like a tank top.
And
A tank top.
listen, so Tab wanted me to let everybody know that she told you that you were going to be cold and you should dress appropriately for it.
Yeah, but I don't listen to people, especially Tab.
Jared's saying that we all lose our mustache privileges because we're drinking Miller Lite.
Why? It's.
I don't
Bro,
know.
come on.
I mean, we got the goods in the back. I mean, I'm sorry we're not over there yet to have your delicious beer.
Yeah, in 2 weeks we'll be down in San Antonio to drink some delicious beer in San Antonio with you. But until then, just shut up. Just shut your stupid mouth.
Listen, after the last live stream that we did, I had to stop drinking as much because, man, I had a hangover from hell the next day.
He sure did. Oh, but this guy decided to drink whiskey with like no ice or anything.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
straight, and I'm
Look
a
at
man.
me.
That's the
Still
way
have to
to
wake up the next morning and can't get up because my hangover.
It's not the only thing that couldn't get up.
It's
a dick joke.
It's a whiskey
Yeah,
joke. All right.
I know.
So yeah, we went to Cowtown Brewing, saw Squeezebox Bandits and our buddy Kevin. Had a wonderful time. Then we went over to Panther Island Brewing, had a couple of beers. So we went from brewery to brewery.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And then we disbanded at that point. And then Tab and I actually went to go see Nate Bergazzi, which we actually talked about on the last episode.
Yeah,
I didn't even know he was performing at Coyote Drive-In,
right.
but because y'all mentioned, I was like, dude, that guy's hilarious. It would be awesome to go. It was about $50 a person, so not super cheap, but it was really nice. It was pretty cool. Like it was a very different experience. We got there, had a taco stand, so we were able to get some food, some tacos, and then we snuck in some contraband. You know what I mean? We had some like beers and liquor and stuff like that.
Contraband.
Right.
Did you get to like a really mighty furious hand job in there while you were? No?
Please don't.
No?
Please don't.
There was a car. You had a car full. right?
What?
You had a car full of people, right?
No, it was just the two of us.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
But
then why not?
it was pretty chilly, so we had like all of the sleeping bags and pillows and stuff, and it was pretty nice because it was comfortable. And it was just weird because people are honking instead of clapping.
Yeah. They've
It's
been
like-
doing that at like rallies, like I've seen on TV, like Obama rallies and shit like
Just
that.
honking.
Obama rally.
Yeah, he's been out there campaigning for
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't really care for the honking, flashing of lights. Like, just laugh. Like, we're still close enough ish to just laugh and clap. You know what I mean? You don't have to like be loud.
Yeah, but you're in your car and
Yeah.
you can't hear inside your car.
Yeah, I guess not everyone had. Like, we had the tailgate of the the SUV up. So
That's why you were cold.
well, no, it was great. We were like, we had all the pillows and blankets,
All the blankets and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was very comfortable. But everyone else, I guess, if you're like sitting in the front seat of your car, just looking out your windshield, then yeah, you're gonna flash your lights and honk, whatever.
Dude,
But yeah, it was cool. It was a great experience.
well, that's good.
It was a new
It
experience.
was a new experience, and you never know what you're going to get
You
with the new
really
experience.
never know what to expect in a new experience.
I mean, a new experience, you never know what you're going to get.
You never know.
It's a new experience.
Yeah, new experience.
Fortunately for us, it was a good new experience. It was really nice.
Oh, not like a shitty new experience.
No.
because nobody likes those.
No, they don't like those experiences.
And then Saturday, Sunday, hung out with the Tabs family a little bit. And then Sunday night, the three of us got to meet up again.
Hooray! Eiffel Tower!
That was not an Eiffel.
This is just a M. It's a
That's
M.
weird.
That was really.
That was awkward.
I thought it was going to be better than.
I don't like being in the middle of you two.
Well,
Hey,
it would work that way though.
that's
how
not
it would
what.
go.
That's not what you said though.
So yeah, and then we went to Taps and Caps Sunday night, which was nice because didn't realize that they have been reopened for like 2 months.
Right.
But it was nice. It was cool.
Yeah,
we had a good time.
Had some really good beers. Got a couple of stouts. Martin House has got a new, or I don't know if it's new, but they got the sour apple and sweet apple.
Yeah.
Dude, those two beers are phenomenal.
They were really good. Like I've never had a really good apple beer because a lot of times apple flavor.
They're
isn't-
ciders.
Well, like an apple flavored beer.
You mean like Mexican Coke?
No, like an apple. What?
You're talking about like the Mexican apple
Yes.
soda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
Manzanita?
Manzanita.
Yeah, not like that.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, that flavor.
Yeah.
You don't get that a whole lot in
Right.
really good beers. Usually, apple flavor in beer is like an off flavor, like you don't want it. But both of those were awesome.
Maybe they went. Maybe they had some beers that were off flavored, and they're like, "Oh, it tastes like apple. Let's just go with it."
Like really good apple. Let's just throw this out there.
It works. Whatever. If it tastes sour, fuck it.
Yeah. So
No, it
was,
worked
it was
out.
fun though.
I can't remember who had the creme brulee. Which beer was that? That was Four Nations or
Three Nations.
Three Nations. Yeah.
Three Nations. Yeah. There was a what did you say it was? The flavor creme brulee, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, it was
creme
delicious.
brulee, and then there was I don't know, there was a few stouts, some good hazy IPAs. It's been a while since I went to a beer bar that had just legit list and lineup, which Taps and Caps usually does, but we just haven't been back in so long.
It's really good though. Like if you ever have a chance to want to try different types of beers, Taps and Caps over off of Cambui near I-30. Check it out, man. Great shit.
Yeah, I think we've talked about it too, right?
They
But
got another one out like towards Dallas too.
oh yeah, Louisville.
Louisville. Yeah.
Yeah. So Soto shout out saying we went from battery in our video to like banners and intros in three
In three
streams.
straight, yeah.
Hell yeah, we getting this shit done.
Yeah, that's thanks to Chad and his computer. My computer sucks because it's like 10 years old. So, thankful for Chad having a little micro
Penis.
little mini,
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, that works.
You're
The
welcome.
little
It does
mini,
work.
the mini Mac.
You're welcome, ladies.
So I don't know about y'all. I think we've talked about the social dilemma.
Yeah,
right?
we have. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And it really got me thinking about social media a lot recently. And we've talked about it on and off air. But one of the things I'm more mindful about are like the advertisements that come my way.
Tell us more.
Okay, I will. Like advertisements, like they're all kind of pinpointed to the shit that you're Googling and searching for, or there are people you're around that are searching for things, which, can be a positive and a negative. But I started thinking about it with all these fucking advertisements for campaign, like all these campaign ads, right? Like I'm sick and tired of these campaign ads. Like if they know everything about me, shouldn't they know I already voted and just like leave me alone with that shit?
Yes.
In a perfect
You would
world,
think.
Chad. In a perfect world.
Have you voted?
Yeah.
I vote. Have you voted yet?
No, I'm
Javier?
going to vote tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
So I saw this meme and it was basically like this dude up against the wall and there was a walrus like eating his face. Now hear me out. It goes for like me on social media and social media like asking if I voted yet. And the walrus is social media, right?
Yeah.
Below that meme was basically like a click here for election information, and I'm just like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Cool. Sign me up.
Will do. I will say that like YouTube, up at the very top, whenever you get on YouTube, it's got like you can look at like different political parties or whatever that's geared towards you.
Right.
But I haven't been getting a lot of like YouTube ads on different YouTubers that I watch of just political bullshit.
Dude,
so.
I get that all the time. Like I'm
you?
watching like late night with
Oh,
what's his face?
Oliver.
okay.
Yeah, that guy.
Which one? There's like 18
talking about
late
John
night
Oliver
shows
or-
now.
No. Like the guy on NBC, Seth Meyers, and
Okay.
I'll watch his videos like every morning when I'm like taking a shower, and I'll always a Trump ad will play.
While you're taking a shower?
Yeah, I'll have
You're
like
watching
the
it?
phone right here. Like I have a thing where I can put it on my.
I figured you'd have a TV like in your shower.
No, I'm not Las Vegas, but that would be really cool. It would help a lot. Like
Yeah.
it'd save a lot of time. Like I wouldn't have to stay in bed for like an extra 30 minutes, and I could just like do it in the shower.
I was going to make fun of you because I thought you were
Okay.
I thought you meant to say you were listening to it, but no, you're all out watching it.
Yeah,
while you're in
I'm
the
like
shower.
looking up, like if
Well,
it's
it's like me taking a bath. I take my computer, set it up, and,
what the
and watch.
fuck? No, that's way too much. What are
No?
you doing? A phone is different. My
Bottle of
phone-
champagne, a few candles.
no big deal. Get a little bath bomb in there, like glittery and going, make my skin radiant.
Luxurious bath, watching a movie or watching
press my pubes.
watching
and-
Seth Meyers.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I was thinking about all these campaign ads and how much they pissed me off, but I thought it'd be a fun little, game for us to do a campaign ad of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. We each wrote our own little campaign spots.
Did we all write them?
Oh, look at this. What is this? Do you see this?
Okay. All right. I'll back down.
Boom.
Would you write that up like 3 minutes before we started?
I did. Actually, I finished it after like the intro. So it's not going to be 2 minutes long, but it's going to be long enough.
Okay. All
Story
right.
of my life.
So I gotta bring up your music.
Wait, who's first?
I'll go first.
We'll let Chad go. I just gotta
Is
get
this
to the,
for me? You wrote this for me?
Yeah, so this is going to be a campaign ad for Javier. And so
give me 1 second.
I'll just kind of like give you one of these cues, and then you can start that amazing, beautiful bean footage.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I just need to get all queued up here.
Javier,
So-
you ready for this?
Let's do it.
I think you'll actually like it. Like it's not bad. And remember, after it all ends and kind of I cue towards you, you've got to end by saying, "I'm Javier and I approve this message."
I feel like I should have done better at this because I've been binge watching The West Wing for like.
So it's going to be legit, like a real ad for
I
Timothy
wish it.
Tatum.
I wish. Is it going to be like crazy loud? No.
No, it'll be good. Okay.
All right. So we present to you all the campaign ad for Javier of the Funky Panther. There's something wrong with our current administration. I wish there was someone in office that really cared about me, that truly had my needs in consideration. I'm talking about someone that would really get down on hand and knee to deliver the kind of job we need here in 2020. That's why I'm voting for Javier. Not only does Javier care about the nation's economy, but he also is passionate about getting the job done. He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty, like filthy dirty, just to see his community smile. He's just a normal guy. He doesn't know words like constituent, bipartisan, or caucus. No, he legitimately doesn't know these words. His renewable energy plan shows his focus on the future. His universal health care plan shows that he cares about us. And his stimulus package is what we need right now. Now I know what you're thinking. How is he going to get any of this through Congress? Well, it's easy. Javier eats booty. He'll eat whatever booty he needs to get what he wants. So vote Javier in this election. He's exactly what we need. Someone willing to go the extra mile for the greater good of our nation. This is a paid advertisement for the United Booty Eaters of America.
I'm Javier, and I approve this message.
Yeah.
Fucking Lord.
Yeah.
God.
Did you like that one?
I did.
I figured you would like
Especially
it.
at the
Oh,
end.
that was good.
Yeah, it was
That was
really
so
good,
good.
I feel like really shitty now because I wrote a shit one for Tim.
Well, mine's a shit one for Chad.
I'm sure they're both beautiful. They're probably not as good as mine, but they're probably really good.
No, that was pretty fucking epic.
Thank
that
you.
Was really good, man. You did
I
a good
figured
job.
you would definitely like the whole booty
Did
part.
it?
You're like, that's me. I like that.
Oh my god.
All right.
So you're still writing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are you taking notes for mine?
All right. So, I got the privilege of writing one for Chad, and I'm gonna go ahead and cue up my music here. The only way to fix the system is to let it burn to the ground, so a new regime can rise up from the ashes. All the opposition wants to do is just drain the swamp. We need someone to shake up the system, light a fire in Congress, and watch the entire place burn to the ground. The only man that can do this is Chad. The time is now. Vote for Chad Butler. And let's burn this motherfucker to the ground together. This message brought to you and paid for by the Young Arsonists of America.
My name's Chad, and I approve this message. Very nice.
That was
very
good.
nice,
That was
sir.
good. That was very.
Burn this mother down.
I love it. All right. I wish I would have gotten the music earlier so I could have matched it with like.
I wish you had just. I didn't think you would need
Wish you
music.
would have done your homework, dude.
I didn't. I wrote that before I even listened to the music.
Okay,
so.
I wrote more. So
Okay, so whenever you're ready, you just let me know and I'll cue up the music that I want you to say my ad to.
cue me up, baby. Tim Statham believes in the best things in this country: guns, nudity, sex with whatever animal and fruit you want. Weird shit like that. He also believes in your right to be an American. We're not some sissy type of European soccer trash. So, if you want to live in a mighty strong, mighty free communist democracy, vote Tim Statham. Vote for Tim. Your kids might die, but at least you're not French. God bless America, God bless guns, and God bless these communist United States of America. Paid for by the people against weird Euro Frenchies.
I'm Tim Statham, and I approve this message.
That was pretty accurate too. I feel like. You're American,
Yeah, I'm definitely American.
not anti-European. We're just not European. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm definitely not European.
No, thank God he's not.
So I would like to apologize for any of our international listeners.
Oh yeah, oops.
I feel really
or
really
literally
bad.
anyone that was offended by any of those three.
Crikey, I hated that. That commercial, he wanted to burn everything to the ground.
What was that? There's a comedian, Anthony something, and he's like, "Let's burn this mother down." I can't remember what the movie was.
Anthony Anderson,
Yeah.
Harold and Kumar.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he was inside the White Castle or whatever.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
The secret sauce has animal semen.
I knew you would know.
Burn this motherfucker to the ground.
Chad, that was probably one of the better segments.
That was fun, right?
That was fun.
It was
Had
different.
a really good time. That was
Yeah.
a good time.
It's in lieu of the upcoming election. I mean,
We got by the time this episode releases, it's going to be 2 days before the election.
Right.
And if you're listening
Before
to it
the
tomorrow,
erection.
It sounded like
It's
he was
before the
gonna say
erection.
Is that a Freudian
Yes.
slip or what?
Fuck. Sorry. That was the
election erection.
The erection. No, yeah. So by the time you listen to this, we're going to be voting for our next old person.
Well,
And
the majority of us have already voted, and you're
I'm
going
going
to
to vote tomorrow. I'm going
So
to
we'll just
tomorrow.
be seeing what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Are we going to riot or are we going
I
to
think
riot?
everybody's going to. We're going to riot.
yeah. Either way, I think there's going to a riot will ensue.
It doesn't matter who you vote for. All that matters is you're going to riot.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Or no, but really, hopefully everyone does vote. Because, honestly, that's the great thing about this company. I think it's called
This company?
this country. Hey, Papa Trump
at this
wants
point,
to
it kinda
run,
is a
he wants
company.
to run it like a company.
Hey, I just want to let everybody know that the Funky Panther is not in we're not endorsing riots.
No, we're
so,
not endorsing riots.
Right. No.
Timothy is. Soto
Well, he
says
did
we
say
should.
burn this mother down.
we should write obituaries next.
Soto wants us to write obituaries.
That's not
now.
a bad idea. Yeah, we'll write each other's obituaries.
He died with a wiener in his buttocks.
That's
and,
gonna be- Well, two of us will write obituaries because I don't trust you.
No.
And we'll probably do a different rotation. And I don't want you to choose me.
I'm going to choose you. Let's do it backwards.
Yeah, that's
you
gonna
do
be
me,
awful.
I do him, you do you.
What?
But he's got a micro one. You're not going to feel it.
What kind of awful election erection is this?
The best kind.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, you do.
So on the last episode, did y'all realize we got into talking a lot about number 23, and that was the 23rd epised?
Yes.
I didn't realize that was the 23rd episode.
Was it really? I thought it was 2 episodes ago.
Wait, I'm not wrong, right?
I kind of feel like we talked about movies the last episode, right?
I don't
Yeah, we
fucking-
did. And the last
we
episode
did.
was 23.
Movie 23, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So,
number
don't fucking
23,
know.
yeah.
and we talked a little bit about me being a little bit nuts because I like type with my fingers sometimes. I mean, most people type with their fingers, but like I type things that I hear on movies and stuff. And y'all thought that was kind of nuts.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. And we actually, when we went out on Sunday, I brought that up again.
Yeah.
And then you actually showing me what you do made me very uncomfortable.
Why did it make you uncomfortable?
Because now I'm going to be watching for it, and I'm just going to be like, oh, what is he doing?
Just FYI, it's usually just words that I just don't remember the spelling of, or I just need a refresher on the spelling of it, and so I'll spell it in like I'm on a keyboard or whatever. Does that make it less weird?
Well, why do you need a refresher on how to spell it? You're literally not writing anything. You're not doing anything.
I mean, I do a lot of communications in my line of work, and so I want to make sure that I'm able to type for one.
Is it a keyboard or a typewriter?
That's actually or even weirder. Are you like doing it like one of those stenography, like the court
No,
reporter
it's
things?
just a
Have
regular.
you seen how they do that,
keyboard.
by the way?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like it's like they type a thing. It's like T9. It's like T9, right?
Sort of. Yeah, I saw a video and this lady was showing how she did like 2 or 3 at a time, and she's like writing sentences. I'm like,
She's like
how
doing
the
like
hell?
doing like fucking gang
She's throwing up
signs
gang
and-
signs.
She's like throwing bloods and
Now
shit.
that's a skill. That's something that you've got.
What, throwing up gang signs?
No, I mean, kind of, but no, stenographer.
But yeah, back on the whole number 23, it did make us start questioning, like, are we fucking crazy?
We are a little crazy.
Yeah, I think everybody's a little crazy.
kind of.
So let's talk about our crazy a little bit, because I think that there's a lot to talk about when it comes to the three of us and being just a little bit nuts. The first thing I want to talk about is dreams. I feel like since I was a wee little lad and I was starting to like remember my dreams, I would come to school and tell people about my dream, and they thought I was nuts. And I can still vividly remember specific dreams that I had in high school. Like one, I've never had the same dream, so it's not like I've had it recurring or anything like that. But there was one dream where I'm in like, I'm like in like a Chinatown in like San Francisco or something like that, where it's not actual China, but you've got like the red things, everything like that.
Yeah, gotcha. Uh-huh.
The lanterns hanging, and there's like this ginormous party, and so everyone's like shooting off fireworks and stuff like that. And I bought this ginormous like red cartoon type firework, like the ones that literally don't have anything written on it. It's just like this, like a cylinder with a cone at the end, and that's it. It.
Yeah.
And I had the stick, and I lit it, and I never let go.
It's
And
very
so-
lit.
you're just holding
very
it?
lit.
Like you're just holding this.
So I'm just holding it, and then it goes off, and then like I go like this, and I just go horizontally with the road. So I'm like just
Harry
flying-
Potter. Is that what you're doing?
I'm just
Like-
flying down the road horizontally
on this like rocket ship.
on this red rocket.
Red rocket.
Red rocket.
On this, it happened to be red, but it was a firework rocket. Yeah, I remember that one pretty vividly still. And that was like 20 something years ago.
We should have brought Kate on for this aspect just for her to analyze her dreams.
Does she do that? Is that what she does?
No, but she's
She's a dream analyzer.
She's much smarter when it comes to like psychology and stuff than us,
Dr.
obviously.
Stark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr.
She's a
Stark.
doctor.
Yes.
What the fuck?
You didn't know that?
I mean, I knew. I didn't know what kind of doctor she
Damn,
was.
dude.
Yeah,
way
PhD
to go with that
man.
afterthought. We should have had her on.
it's okay.
Stark's like,
bring
I'm
her
She
back.
would
giving-
have broken us down to our core.
And we would have cried, and it would have been.
Maybe it's a good idea we didn't, because
Or it
Courtney
would-
did it, and she just asked us simple questions.
I already see a therapist. I don't got to see anyone else.
I ain't got to see no
I
other.
got to see
thing.
no goddamn therapist.
Tell
So-
me about your relationship with your mother.
What about dreams for you guys? Y'all,
I feel like for dreams, I
Yeah.
feel like at a young age we all have this one dream that scares the shit out of us, and in my opinion, I think that's the way we're gonna die. Because at a young age, I remember I would always have this one dream and I would die. And whenever you die in your dream, you like wake up immediately, or like if you fall out of bed.
Well, they say that you don't actually die in your dreams, because if you die in your dreams, then you actually died.
Nah.
Well, no, I think the way we're living now, I think because they say like, you've seen Inception.
Yeah.
Like Inception, like they're in a dream within a dream within a dream.
Right.
I think we're all dying and we're just getting to the point where we're dead.
Well,
it's technically, I guess.
That's actually
That's
very
life.
that's very accurate. That was a great.
You just defined life.
You're literally born to die.
I think we each have a dream where we have a dream of our death, and that's how we're going to die. So, like, I remember having the same dream over and over when I was like 5 years old, and I would wake up and I'd cry, and then over time I forgot. So we forget how we're going to die. So I mean, that's how I feel.
I can't recall a single like death dream I've ever had.
I do. Like, I mean,
so I got most recent dream that I remember, and I wake up in the morning.
Did you pee the bed?
No.
Oh.
But I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to remember this, and I'm thinking about it as I'm getting ready, and then I'll lose it, But one that I do remember is that I was hanging out with Paul Blart.
Not cop?
Yes. Not Kevin James. Like literally, it was
the character.
Yeah, it was the character Paul Blart, and we were friends.
did you say, "Hey, you look like Kevin James"?
I don't recall like really talking to him about that, but I was in the mall helping him.
Like shop or
no, like helping.
Is this like your dream job? Is that why you got the mustache?
Maybe. Like
I just want to quit and just be a mall cop.
Yeah, I was helping him in the mall, like do his like rounds and stuff, and we were just like shooting the shit. I can't remember what we were talking about or anything, but. Excuse me. There was that one. And then whenever I was younger, I had a reoccurring dream that I was in a hotel room on a family trip.
Yeah.
What?
Like a motel.
Yeah.
So I remember like headlights coming through the window, the door getting busted down, and I got snatched out and was kidnapped. And I had a reoccurring dream of that for like probably like years. Like
That's how you're going to die.
I'm going to be on a family trip and get kidnapped.
Dude, no one wants you.
I know. That's probably why I'm going to die.
They're going to take your things. They don't want you.
They're going to take me, and then they're going to be like, "Yeah, we don't want this guy."
The worst kind of dreams are the sexy time dreams where you're like in the middle of coitus and before you get to that point and you wake up and you're like, "What the fuck? Like, give me back in there."
Just go back to sleep, and it never gets you back.
It never gets you back to the point of the dream.
Or it's like you're in that kind of almost lucid dream where you can like kind of control it a little bit.
Yeah. I did read somewhere that if you kind of think you're in a lucid dream, if you get your finger and you stick it in your hand, it's supposed to go through your hand. And then
what?
Like it'll just go through, like it'll phase through. I saw it somewhere.
And then that's how you know
you're in a dream and you can control it. So like, you can do like a
Superman,
like and then you could fly, or you could be like in like a Dragon Ball Z.
Never heard
world.
that in my entire life.
Yeah, no, look it up, dude.
Yeah, no, I've heard of lucid dreaming, and there's like different things that you can do, techniques to try to like get
to gain control
of your dream. Yeah. It's fucking bizarre.
That sounds awesome.
It is.
So
Yeah.
I have like similar recurring dreams. One is like I'm at a school and I'm like always late for class, which is crazy.
How dare you?
Because I was a good student.
I'm telling your mom.
I was never late for any classes, except when I got to college, and then I remember actually being late for my first class in college, and I was freaking out. I was just like, I drank too much the night before.
I'm going to get in so much trouble. My mom's going to ground me.
I took a Friday 8 a.m. class because I didn't know what I was doing, and when I missed it. And I woke up and I was like, after 9, there's no way I could get there. I was just like, I felt horrible that I missed the class. I had that same feeling in dreams, but like for no reason. Like it's like I forget my schedule. Like I forget which class I'm supposed to go to next. And then it's at the other end of the school and I never make it.
Have you ever had one of those dreams where you're naked in front of like a crowd?
No,
I never have.
Yeah, me neither.
Liar.
Side note, Tammy's birthday's on Halloween. Happy birthday, Tammy.
This has been too late.
Happy birthday. No, because it's going to be Sunday.
Well, happy belated birthday,
Happy
Tammy.
belated birthday, Tamiflu.
Happy belated.
Oh, and happy birthday yesterday to Anthony. Happy birthday, my guy. I love you, dog. My G. Anyways.
He's not going to watch this.
I know he's not. Brian's watching it. He'll tell him.
Yeah, but he doesn't care.
God damn it.
There's a second recurring dream I have all the time that there's this big body of water, but it's not the ocean. And it's like crystal clear, like super turquoise blue, crystal clear. And then like there's all of these like whales and fish and stuff in it. And like it's either me and my buddies or me and Tab or me and the family, whatever we're doing, we're either on boats or tubing or swimming or scuba diving, whatever, but we're always there. And like, there's like just wild animals everywhere underwater and it's like crystal clear and you can see them all like a pool.
That's weird.
And it's crazy though. What's weird?
Like, are they like fish and stuff? Or are they like just...
They're all ginormous, like sharks, whales, killer whales.
Okay,
dolphins,
but like that kind of stuff, not like there's tigers and lions underwater.
No. They're all water animals. I'm not crazy.
That's to be determined.
Well, I'm looking at the chat, and Kevin brought up a good point, and Tim did too. Like fighting in your dream, like it always feels like you're going in slow motion when you're trying to go full power.
So mine's not in slow motion. Like I'm going full power.
Mine's slow motion.
But then it hits and like I have no strength.
There's no strength in there, right? That's weird.
That's why I was so afraid when I slapped you that like it wasn't going to be as powerful as it needed to be because I have so many dreams like that I'm just like,
Please don't make that noise ever again.
So gravity, it's been brought up now that gravity only exists in dreams when you're actually falling off a cliff. Like gravity is not a thing that you associate it, I guess, with.
Yeah.
Well, it's like even like sleeping in class, like in high school, you'd fall asleep on your desk and then you'd like shake awake, right?
Yeah.
And it's weird. Like,
yeah.
That is weird.
It's fucking nuts.
Or like whenever you're falling asleep, I assume that you probably are awake before Tab actually falls asleep, right?
Generally, yeah.
So do you notice her like twitching in her sleep?
Sometimes.
Like right after like she starts to kind of doze off and all of a sudden you like feel like a leg twitch or whatever. Yeah.
I know I do that too. My dog does that. My dog, she'll lay there and she'll start going, eh, and I look over and she's like acting like she's running.
Like fucking running.
It's so bizarre.
I wonder if we do that in our sleep, like we're trying to run, like and you're like actually running. But have you all ever experienced like sleep paralysis?
Yeah. Oh, you mean like night terrors?
Yeah. Well, not so much night terrors, but like
oh my god.
So I've had night terrors, but I'm talking about like the true on sleep paralysis where it's kind of like it's almost like a lucid dream that
you feel like you're awake and you can't move, right?
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I need to get up, and then you can't, but you're still asleep technically.
And then you look in the corner
like
and you see
awake.
the shadow figure up in the corner just staring at
What
you.
kind of dreams are you?
That's a night terror.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I have that paralysis thing happening every now and then.
Yeah, this episode's brought to you by Night Terrors and Trauma.
See your psychiatrist, guys.
But so Chad, you made us take a god awful long psych central personality disorder test, right?
Yeah. So I actually got this idea from Mariella and Jordan. They had done it on their podcast a while back, and so I thought it'd be a good idea for us to try it.
What was it? The pretty and reckless or whatever? Yeah.
What?
Pretty and reckless. Is that what it is?
You mean their podcast?
Yeah, their podcast. Yeah,
It's not pretty and reckless. It's something reckless.
Yeah.
But they haven't done a podcast
yeah, they
since
sure
March.
haven't. I know.
So I shout them out, but get back on it, girls. All right. So they did this personality disorder test, and we all just took it. We have not looked at the results yet, but basically it tells you where on the spectrum of like personality disorders you kind of fall. And so you want to pull it up. Who wants to go first? I mean,
I'll go first.
Okay, let's take a look at it now.
Okay, so paranoid personality disorder. I rank 11.
Go for your top 3 or 4.
My top 3 or 4. Okay. Schizotypal personality disorder is 44.
Hold on, I'm going to read that one. So schizotypal personality disorder is characterized by someone who has great difficulty in establishing and maintaining close relationships with others. Okay. A person with schizotypal personality disorder may have extreme discomfort with such relationships and therefore have less of a capacity for them. Someone with this disorder usually has cognitive or perceptual disruptions as well as eccentricities in their everyday behavior.
So, okay.
Does that sound like you?
A little bit.
Okay.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 things that are all ranked. Okay, so that was the top one.
That was number 1? What was
Yeah.
the score on that one?
44.
Okay.
And so then the other top ones are like 36, 31, and 38. Antisocial personality disorder. Antisocial.
Okay.
Which that's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, I'm going to say it anyway.
Okay.
Antisocial personality disorder is a disorder that is characterized by a long-standing pattern of disregard for other people's rights, often crossing the line and violating those rights.
What?
Man, all right.
Yeah. Was that self-explanatory?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe not so much. I just thought I didn't like people.
That's his awkward laugh, by the way.
Yeah. That was ranked number 36. There was another. I have a little bit of OCD, I guess. 38, obsessive compulsive personality disorder.
But we all kind of do, though, don't we?
Yeah, there's certain things like and then borderline personality was the other top one.
All right. OCD, or obsessive compulsive personality disorder, is characterized by a preoccupation with orderliness, perfectionism, and mental and interpersonal control at the expense of flexibility, openness, and efficiency. What was the other one?
Borderline personality disorder.
Borderline personality. Okay. Borderline personality disorder is characterized by a recurring, long-standing pattern of having unstable relationships with others, whether they be romantic relationships, friendships, children, or friendships or relationships with family members. So that one's a lot like the other one, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one.
So not good with people is basically what this is saying.
Yeah. And
As you stare at me like, yeah.
Yeah. And my job requires me to be good with people.
I mean, not really. You just got to save them.
I'm good with people in my work, I guess, environment, and then after that, I'm just like, fuck
yeah, but you don't necessarily need to like full out have long conversations with them.
True.
You need to figure out what's wrong, how you fix it, get them to the place they need to be, and go.
Yeah. So
you don't necessarily need to have a conversation. I mean, like, you don't have to have any kind of personal skills at all, really.
I fucking hate this. All right. So
why?
No, I don't. But anyways,
no, he's all up in his head with that OCD piece of it.
Yeah. Moving on, Chad. So what did you?
Okay. So my top 4. What do y'all think my number 1 was?
Being a bitch.
You want to be loved by everyone.
Yeah, I think that's like, I don't know which one that would be.
So my number 1 by, I don't know what red means. Was any of y'all's in red?
I haven't looked at mine. I want to wait until I look.
Mine are literally all blue.
So one of mine is red.
Does that mean it's bad?
I guess it's at 58. It's narcissistic personality disorder.
I was like, his better have narcissist in there. I'm going to laugh so hard if it is.
God fucking damn it. Oh, man.
So,
that thing fucking knows you, bro.
It's characterized by a long-standing pattern of grandiosity, either in fantasy or actual behavior, an overwhelming need for admiration, which is what you just mentioned, right? And usually a complete lack of empathy towards others, which I don't completely agree with. People with this disorder often believe they are of primary importance in everybody's life. I kind of agree with that one.
Well, love me.
And to anyone they meet. While this pattern... All right, I'm done.
No, keep going, bitch. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, so that was number 1. It was in red. It was 58. So, yeah, that probably makes a little bit of sense.
Actually, Tab's like, oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah, no, she's taking notes like how to break me down now. So there was an episode of Joe Rogan.
I'm the captain now.
4 or 5 episodes ago, which I love Joe Rogan's podcast, but now that he's throwing like 3 or 4 out a week and they're all like 3 hours a piece, it's so hard to keep, like, who has that much time?
Dude, it's hard to listen now. I haven't listened to one in like 2 months.
He had such great guests back to back to back. And like he had Kanye and he had Maynard from Tool and he had, who the hell else did he have? Shit, I can't remember. But I mean,
the past 3 episodes. Yeah. 3 episodes were like fire.
And this new episode, he's got like some people for the Ghislaine Maxwell or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like it's crazy, which is, I mean, good for him, but it's like too much because none of them are short. They're all 2 or 3 hours long.
Joe Rogan, we're coming for you.
Yeah. No, we're not.
No.
That $180 million.
Yeah. Please.
So, I think it was like 6 or 7 episodes ago. He had a doctor on talking about narcissistic personalities, and that was actually a really good episode. I mean, I might need to go back.
Yeah, you should.
Listen to it again.
So Chad, what's your next top one?
Okay, the next one was at 50. It's obsessive.
How high was that one?
58.
Good Lord.
What was your highest one?
44.
Awesome.
Yeah.
My next one was OCD, or the obsessive compulsive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because like when we would go in your bathroom and adjust things and move things over just slightly. Yeah.
I would know when they were moved out of place. The next one is dependent personality disorder.
Oh,
Which I think is that kind of like the one you called out? Maybe not.
Mine ranked at 6 on that one.
Being loved by everyone.
6?
Yeah, 6.
Damn, dude. So we didn't read that for yours. So let me read that one about me real quick.
Well, I could read that for you.
Dependent personality disorder is characterized by a long-standing need for the person to be taken care of by others in their life.
I mean, not really. No.
I'm pretty independent. That's weird.
Yeah.
Especially specific people they've identified as being the most important to them. I mean, I guess I do like. I'm not going to go out and have a beer by myself. Like Sunday, I hit y'all up. I just wanted to get out and get out of the house.
I mean, it was like a
the
fucking gloomy day. You know,
yeah,
it's
just
been
nice
shitty.
to chat and get out. I will say that I like to do that. I'm an extrovert when it comes to that kind of stuff, but I wouldn't say that I rely on others.
I'm asking Tab, so it'll be okay. She'll tell me.
Fucking test. All right. So the next, my fourth one is avoidant personality disorder.
I don't believe that either. Like I don't think you're avoidant at all.
So I would say the top 2, maybe 2.5, but all right. Yeah.
Oh,
Interesting.
well, wait a second. Will regularly seek to avoid work, school, and any activities that involve socializing? No. That's not you at all.
No.
You want to socialize all the time, but well, okay. You want to socialize with your close knit group mostly.
Yeah, if it's like a work thing and it's not my like immediate work group or something like that, I should be better about wanting to network and whatnot, but sometimes I just don't care, you know? Like
Well, I mean, like I think like it's been different with everything shutting down and you working from home and you not being able to go to the office. I think it's different because you're not being able to be over there with your employees, your coworkers, and everything like that. So, I mean, it kind of.
That's a really good point. It'd be kind of interesting to take this one. I mean, it's too late now, like hindsight's 2020, but like take this kind of test a year ago prior to COVID, right? And see how you would rank on some of these things and how you've changed. Because I guarantee you all of us have changed a little bit.
Like it's been 9 months. Everybody's mentality's changed. Yeah. There's been so much change in death and like different circumstances, things shutting down, people not being able to see each other for a couple months.
Yeah. And a year from now, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I think we all should. And then come back to it, if we're still around.
Hey, if we're still alive.
Hey, you know what? I don't think
Hey, we spent a lot of money on this shit, so we have to fucking do it.
You shouldn't tell me what I have to do. You can fuck so right off.
All right, Javier.
Okay, can somebody tell me how to read this? Because, like, what does it mean when it's blue and red?
Okay, so the 4 highest numbers are the ones we're going to look at, right?
1, 2, 3. Okay, ooh,
they're both. You said like both blue and red. Like it's like one thing is blue and red.
Yeah.
Let me see. So you've got 5 red ones.
Oh
my god.
Okay, go ahead, read.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna go with borderline personality disorder.
Is that one's red?
That one's red.
What's the number on that one?
That one, it's actually all the way over.
Yeah.
Is that?
I could see.
I have 2 that are all the way over.
I could see that with you. You do have a pattern of having some unstable relationships.
And also dependent personality disorder. Those 2 are all the way over.
Let me see. All the way?
All the way over. There's no number. It's all the way over.
That doesn't even show a number.
That means you're winning.
It means you fucking won.
It doesn't show. Oh, it does show. One's 89 and one's 88.
God damn. Is that good? Did I win? Did I win the prize?
Yeah. You won.
You win.
Yeah. You
okay,
won.
so the top 4 go.
Okay. Borderline personality disorder.
Okay.
Dependent personality disorder. Histrionic personality disorder.
We haven't had that one, so let me read that one real quick.
Okay.
Histrionic personality disorder is characterized by a long-standing pattern of attention-seeking behavior and extreme emotionality. Someone with histrionic personality disorder wants to be the center of attention in any group of people, and they feel uncomfortable when they are not.
I can see it. Okay, I can see it somewhat whenever like I can remember back in school you acting a fool, like you're a clown.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I think you're just a clown.
Do I amuse you?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that too. Like your clown personality basically is like that kind of deflection.
Like I don't think it's 100%.
That's histrionic.
Yeah, histrionic. Yeah.
I think it's not to a bad level, right? But I also why are you looking at me like that?
Hey.
Is this a bad idea?
What?
This test.
I already talked to a goddamn therapist about my fucking issues. I don't gotta fucking hear it off a goddamn test.
Hey. So Brian just wants everyone to know that you read at 3rd grade level.
I probably do. I don't fucking know. I have ADD. Shit. Gotta take Adderall. Gotta snort Adderall. Fuck.
This was a terrible idea, Chad.
God damn it. All right. What's dependent personality disorder? Because that
we
was
already
the other
talked
one.
about that.
How about obsessive compulsive personality disorder?
We talked about that one too. All three of us are that one.
God damn
I think the dependent one, we are both. And then OCD, we're all.
So I think OCD falls under that whole like ADD thing.
I mean, I think at this point everyone kind of has it. You know. I mean,
it's just whatever.
Disagree.
You disagree?
100% disagree.
Oh yeah. I mean, I need to be on like Adderall. I've been on Adderall.
I should be on
not ADD. I mean, I think a lot of people have ADD. I thought you were saying OCD.
No.
You have OCD.
No, I'm talking about ADD. Kind of goes hand in hand with OCD, and is what I'm saying. Yeah,
got it.
Because there's a lot of tendencies like I don't have like the neat aspect of being OCD where I have to have everything
meat.
I don't have.
I like meat.
I don't have the meat for OCD.
It says the meat. That's all it says.
You know who does have the meats? Arby's.
Yes.
This episode's brought to you by Arby's. Arby's.
We have the meats.
We have the meat.
No, I think
Try their new Euro now for limited time only. Turkey flavored now available.
Jesus, how did you go there?
It goes there.
It's really good.
It actually
Their
is.
fucking Euros are delicious.
Their Euros are delicious.
They're really good.
But what I'm saying is like I don't have like the neat aspect where I have to have everything neat and tidy or whatever.
Yeah.
And things in their place. But like there are certain things that I do notice that are very OCD, about me. And, I carry that on kind of in work. There's certain things that I have to do. If it's not done the exact way that I want it, it freaks me out and it messes with me. So, and I think that's the ADD aspect because with ADD, you have to learn how to like kind of almost like organize and
curmudgeon.
Yes, I can't think of the word I'm looking for,
I'm
but
just making up words.
you almost have to organize everything and get everything in a neat kind of orderly manner to be able to go about your life. And so there's certain aspects that I do that. And if it's messed up, it fucks me up and I'm all sorts of out of sorts.
I don't let it control me, but I've tried to tone it down a little bit with since Tab and I have been married and living with each other, because I usually do. I'm so used to living, with the guys or having my own place or whatever that it's okay to want things my own way because it's my stuff, it's whatever. But I've been much better about that.
No, you haven't. You fucking liar.
I've tried to
you
be
sack of shit. You're fucking lying.
Tried to be much better about that.
Yeah. So what a fucking downing, Debbie Downer.
Okay, so let's turn it up a little bit.
I gotta go pee.
Okay, so let's talk about. I also was able to find something online to make us feel better about ourselves. Like that's that brought us down a little bit, as I knew it probably would. So let's talk about the 10 strange psychological disorders that will blow your mind. I found this on the listfirst.com. So you just want to go down the list of what some of the craziest
give me some crazy ones.
Psychological disorders. So Jerusalem syndrome. It's number 10. What do you think that is?
It has something to do with being in Jerusalem?
It's a mental disorder that affects tourists who visit Jerusalem.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Sufferers believe that they are biblical characters or are somehow related or affiliated to Jesus.
Yeah, I'm fucking Moses right now.
You've never been to Jerusalem.
True.
So, even if you think that that's
I've
true.
seen pictures. Does that count for anything?
No.
Oh.
No. All right, so number 9. Stendhal syndrome.
Stendhal syndrome.
Stendhal syndrome.
Okay, so it has to do with like an obsession with like small dolls.
No. Stendhal looks like it's a name. Stendhal.
Okay.
Okay. And I could be pronouncing that wrong. Likely am. So Stendhal syndrome, also called Florence syndrome or hyperculturemia, no wonder there's shorter names, is a psychosomatic disorder that can affect people visiting art galleries.
Oh my God.
Sufferers become so overwhelmed by the beauty of the exhibited artworks that they suddenly develop symptoms. That's weird.
So I've actually, in real life, I've seen something similar to that. So we have really nice museums here and whatnot in Fort Worth, right?
Yeah.
I ran a call at one of those museums where a lady got very emotional and had like heart palpitations and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. And it was some years ago, so I'm not sure. I can't remember exact details, but I don't think that she had any like pre-existing conditions. So
Before I get into the other ones, I brought a couple.
I brought a couple of Miller Lights.
A couple of local Miller Lights brewed here in Fort Worth, which is not false. They actually are. That's a LaCroix. I brought some.
Was this the original craft beer Fort Worth?
Yeah, I think so. So we've already talked about Tups Brewery in McKinney.
We love Tips. Old Tups McKinney.
Old Tups McKinney.
Well, Tufts McKinney.
Well, they came out with their own seltzer line.
I like
You.
seltzers.
When did they come out with that?
It seems pretty recently.
see that.
And they all sound pretty good. It's called Blur, so it's not actually under the.
Did this recently just come out?
It recently came out.
Good Lord.
I think I just say that. Are you making fun of me? I literally just said that.
I love the can, by the way. It has like apples on it.
So
cut in
what's
half.
the one you've got? What's the
This
one
is
there?
pretty fucking cool. This is hibiscus apple.
Oh,
So we got hibiscus apple. We got lemon blueberry.
Dude.
Passion fruit
Here-
watermelon.
Here on the side, it says here, a Tups Brewery side hustle. That's fucking
hey,
cool.
you just
I love that.
hand me one
I love
that you want me to drink.
That is so cool.
I want the mango dragon fruit.
Okay,
so
you want the mango dragon fruit? Then I'll take
blueberry.
Lemon
You like
blueberry.
lemon, right?
I do. I like blueberries.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you, that smells nice.
this can's really cool. I'm not trying to be.
Tufts McKinney?
there's not really a Tups McKinney, right?
There's no such thing as. There's no Tups McKinney. Tups McKinney. Come on, you're breaking my heart here. My guy.
The brewery is called Tufts, and it's in McKinney.
You know, we made that up like episodes ago.
You gotta be kidding me.
You talked about Tufts McKinney being like I said it sounded like a baseball player. You said it sounded like a 12-year-old.
Oh,
That's
Tups McKinney.
Don't you fucking yank my chain right now.
What are you doing?
Don't you fucking yank my chain.
What bit is this?
were you present for? Were you present for any of this?
Don't you fucking lie. Tups McKinney's a real man. We had sandwiches the other night.
It must have been that other personality. All right, so mango dragon fruit, hard craft seltzer, and it says side hustle.
It says here on the side, a Tups Brewery side hustle.
That is cool.
That's really cool.
So have you ever had
Cheers.
a
Cheers,
blueberry?
A what?
A blueberry.
Like a
Have
real
you ever ate
blueberry?
Like a real blueberry.
Who hasn't eaten it? Get the fuck out of here. What the
question
fuck?
is
that?
Do we
All right,
live in
now.
Antarctica?
You know how those blueberries they usually kind of taste
Blue?
tart. I was going to say a little tart.
You're being a real tart
All
right,
right.
now.
You know the blueberry yogurt?
Yes.
Blueberry yum yum?
That's what that tastes like.
See, shut
Blueberry
up.
yum yum.
That tastes like blueberry yum yogurt.
All right, I got mango dragon fruit. Let me give it a sipsy. Holy crap, that's good.
This smells like apple juice.
So I just got
Smell that. Smell that.
this just in.
Before I drink that.
Yeah.
Claustrophobic means you're afraid of Santa Claus.
What the fuck?
Santa claustrophobic. All right.
Holy fuck. Hey!
That's what he meant. I didn't
Seriously?
make that up. That's
SpongeBob. Yeah, SpongeBob.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a reliable source.
Claustrophobic means you're Santa Claus.
Okay,
You're afraid of
ruined it.
Santa Claus?
You ruined it. All right, so let's keep going down this list of strange psychological disorders. We're on number 8, which is the Frigoli delusion.
what-
Any ideas on what that is?
Is it something that have to do with Italians?
Hey!
Frigoli delusion is a
You burnt
psychological
my
disorder
spaghetti.
that makes a person believe that other people are actually the same person in disguise. Someone with the Frigoli disguise will say that the difference in others' clothing and looks are just an elaborate disguise to make the sufferer think the others aren't the same person.
So like everybody like in the world or just like certain people? Because it makes it sound like I'd be walking in the subway and be like, that's Chad.
You gotta try
Yeah,
it.
there's Chad.
Yeah.
How many Chads can there be?
So it's like you with all your different mustaches and beards. Yeah, let's give it a. I mean,
Dude, that fucking hibiscus apple is delicious. Holy shit. That's really good.
it is good. None of these taste like seltzers.
Dude,
No,
tell me, the aftertaste,
I guess not.
the aftertaste.
No, go
on-
ahead. Go ahead.
The aftertaste on this tastes like Laffy Taffy. Right?
you look like
Nom, nom,
Laffy
nom,
Taffy.
nom, 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 nom.
These are the best seltzers I've had.
These are pretty damn good. And you know, okay, so I thought
I wonder if they're
bro.
low cal like the rest
Holy
of them.
shit.
no, they can't be.
Dude, these are fucking.
105 calories.
That's not bad.
I hope it's
and
this is not-
5%.
Because you know we count our calories here at the Funky Panther.
Yeah,
Dude, this is
sure.
really fucking
Sure.
good.
Man, how come they came out with this after summer? This would have been like all we drank in the pool
Dude,
this summer.
seriously.
So I'm still I still really like Natty Light seltzers, but I thought those were the best. These are actually
I
better
think
than
that
Natty Light.
these
Yeah.
are my new fave for sure.
me too.
Pretty surprised. All right.
Shit, I'm not trying to be a fucking weirdo about it, but this is really good.
So moving down the list, this one's got to be interesting because the picture is a a person with a deer head. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It says clinical lycanthropy.
That's like a wolf, right? That's like a...
It's a mental disorder that makes people think they are turning into animals.
Yes.
Most notably wolves. God, you knew it. You called it. Good
Twilight
for
the win!
Is that a Twilight thing?
Sigario told me about like Twilight.
Oh, okay, moving on. So the Twilight disease. Got it. All right. The Cotard delusion.
Wait, what?
Cotard delusion.
Are you sure? Are you saying that
Hey,
right?
this is 2020. You can't say that.
Cotard. I don't know.
Let me see that. Let me see that, you fucking mook.
You have a third grade reading.
And that's
ability.
okay. That's not okay. What you just said was not okay.
Cotard.
No, it's Cotard delusion. Is a mental disorder that makes sufferers think that they are dead. They'll believe they are not in control of their bodies and may even assume they are already rotting. Jesus.
Okay.
You mean like the Sixth Sense? Like they're
bizarre.
ghosts?
Hey, spoiler. Some haven't seen it yet.
Quit saying spoiler
Bitch,
alert
it's been
on
like
movies
20
that were 20
it's been
years
22
ago.
years.
You did this last time. You're the worst. All right. The next one is folie à deux. It is a French for madness of two. It's a psychological condition in which the delusions of one person essentially spread to others. Folie à deux can also be called folie à trois when it affects three people.
That's French.
Folie à quatre. Okay, we're just we're just going more and more.
C'est moi, c'est moi.
It was first documented in the 19th century.
Bon.
So basically, my delusion will spread to your delusion. So you talk shit, and I think that I agree with your shit.
Oh, yeah. So like my conspiracy theories?
Yeah, like if I believed in your conspiracy theories as well, that would be a folie à deux.
You do.
I don't.
You subscribe to my newsletter.
I hope not. Do I really?
Yeah, both of y'all do, actually.
What?
Don't.
Yeah, well, surprise.
Oh my God.
Hey, speaking of the social dilemma, though,
When did we talk about the social
we
dilemma?
talked about it earlier.
It's like a long
Hey,
time
but let me
ago.
let me ask you.
Okay.
How is Wish like figuring out that people want cocaine and butt plugs?
What are you talking about?
Look at your
Like
Wish
the
ad.
Wish to buy app?
Wish ads. Yeah, look at them.
Why?
I think
There's
that
cocaine on there? That can't be true.
If you want to get cocaine, I know a guy.
I think it's the government,
Okay.
and I want you to buy into this.
We're not gonna have a folie à deux here, bro.
Oh shit!
All right.
It was
Number
worth a
4 is reduplicative paramnesia. Ooh, I think I did that pretty
Okay,
well.
wait. What paramnesia? So it's like you forget things.
Reduplicative paramnesia.
Like
So it's a
pair of
rare
things.
mental disorder that makes sufferers think their house or another building has been cloned.
Ooh.
Sometimes they believe their house has been disguised to look like another building.
Fuck.
Many sufferers believe the hospital in which they are receiving treatment is actually their disguised home.
This
Yeah,
is like like houses, like my house looks exactly like
my house,
another person's house, but backwards.
and looks like somebody else's house.
That happens a lot.
No,
Like,
yeah, that
in
the
new
floor
houses.
plans are like kind of the same.
Our house in Saginaw, when we had it, and every 6 or 7 houses was the same house. Tab's cousin had a house, and we walked in. And I'm like, this looks very familiar. And then I realized that the staircase was on the opposite side of the house.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
exactly our house, but flip flop.
Dude,
Dude,
like-
I was freaking out. I was walking through the house.
Did you? Because you've been to Zelima's house before, like over there on Tree.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, isn't it when you walk in, it's like opposite, like the same thing before they redid everything? It's the same shit. It's weird. It's so weird.
the first time that whenever you moved into your new house, and the first time I came over there, I made a right instead of turning left on your street, and went to the exact same house that you essentially lived in just down the street.
In the old house, the Saginaw house.
Yeah,
yeah. There's quite a few. It was crazy though when I bought that house. It looked so different than anything I'd ever seen. And then I move in, and I was like, shit, this is
Every like fifth house, yeah.
yeah, crazy. All right, number 3, factitious disorder is aka factitious disorder imposed on self or Munchausen syndrome. So okay, that's a long AKA.
Munchausen. I know what that is.
Yeah, motivates people to fake illnesses. Sufferers will often go to extreme lengths to make people think they are truly sick. They will readily add foreign substances like blood to their urine samples. What the hell?
Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy.
Hold
And-
on.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so they'll add like blood to their urine to make it look like they've got like their kidneys are failing or something like that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What does that mean?
So
when
it's
you
not
have
just like
blood in
I'm
your
sick.
urine?
I can't
I
go
mean,
to
you
work.
could have a
It's like-
urinary tract infection. You could have, no, it's like legit, like
taking that
wanting
other
to
step?
get into the hospital, be admitted, be treated for, and all this.
Man, no, thank you. You likely see quite a bit of that, huh?
I mean, he doesn't test urine.
No,
though,
but
right?
no, we do see like okay, so we have a term for that. Whenever someone's like basically faking an illness, it's
Bloody
called, it's
pee-pee?
actually called malingering, and so it's a legit thing, but not everybody's malingering, but we do have some of those.
All right. Number 2 is delusional parasitosis. Is a mental disorder that makes a person think their skin is infected with parasites and animals with like lice, fleas, worms, and spiders.
Back on that, back on the Munchausen. Munchausen by proxy is more common.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Where
Which
you
one's that
like
one?
that's where you do it like to your kid or something, or like your family
that's
member.
right.
Like
Yeah.
that one
That's
story
right.
of that girl who her mom made her think thought she had cancer.
It's like a Prime Video or something like that,
It was
right?
like on HBO or something
Right.
like that. Yeah.
That was a pretty good. It was
And-
creepy.
The story itself is
the
fucking
story was
weird.
great.
So there's been several
Shit, what was
cases in
that
Tarrant
called?
County. Like they see that quite actually not quite often, but they do see that a good bit. So what else? You got any more of those?
The show is called The Act, by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Really, really good show.
got,
And the last one, the number one strange psychological disorder is the longest and probably the most difficult to say. Here we go. Depersonalization, derealization disorder. Okay, it's not too
So you
difficult.
don't realize that you're a person?
They think they are outside their bodies. It can also occur when a person believes they believe the things that they see around them do not really exist. Sometimes they even think their memory does not belong to them. That's weird.
I mean, the middle part sounded like the Truman Show thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jesus like talks about.
So
like,
Jesus has got depersonalization, derealization disorder.
yes,
Okay.
I mean, right? No,
Yeah, I mean that sounds like something that he legitimately has.
but I mean, I think all of us have thought about like our lives being like this is a TV show. This is fake. This is
We're in a simulation, man.
we are in a honestly we're
It's like the Matrix, like the Matrix thing too. Yeah.
You saw it too, right?
Shout out to Jesus though. He's going to be on.
Hopefully here in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2
Hopefully
weeks.
I'm over there. We got changes coming.
Yeah, so a couple things we could talk about on change before anyone cues music is one, we got a website.
Yeah.
We are website official, baby.
Not only website but apparel. Did we talk about apparel last time?
Yeah, we kind of did. So we got Teespring, and it's the Funky Panther Swag Shack, made to order clothing. We haven't seen actually. Don't order anything just yet. We haven't seen the quality of it. So Javier and I both have ordered a shirt. We're waiting for it to come in.
Yeah.
But we have a few things: coffee mug, face mask, hoodies, stuff like that.
shirts.
We talked about we're actually going to be partnering maybe up with not really partnering, but like hitting
Ordering
up,
from?
yeah, ordering from a local business here in Fort Worth, and maybe do some
Shout them out.
printed threads.
Yeah.
Can do some maybe some limited run stuff, and Chad has made his own Funky Panther apparel for himself.
Yeah, I made a couple of shirts and they look pretty good, but really just kind of screwing around with what it would look like on a shirt so that when we do have some shirts that we're able to sell to you all, that they look good and that we got the placement of the logo and everything where they need to be to make it look really nice.
And honestly, with the stuff that you made, I honestly think that we should do some maybe giveaways with some like handmade,
yeah.
like this is one-off type stuff. So
Yeah, we could definitely do that. But back to the website. If you do go, it's thefunkypanther.com. We've now got it updated on all of our social medias, and all of our social media accounts are at the Funky Panther as well. But from the website, you can see a little bit of a bio from us. You can see all of our links. You can actually listen to the podcast straight from the website. So you don't need to go to, Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever. You can go straight to the website and listen to any episodes as they drop. We've also got pictures. We've got Twitch links and videos and things like that. So go check it out. Let us know. And also, if you do feel like you want to support us, we do still have a Patreon out there. So we've got different tiers. If you donate 1, 3, 5, or whatever it may be, some have also donated 50. That's how Jared came on. Also, Soto, shout out to Soto. We're going to have him on in a few episodes as well.
And we'd love to have everyone honestly, like anyone that wants to pay and come on, like more than welcome. Like come in, like hang out with us. We'll feed you. We'll give you alcohol, and
the $50 is just for us to hang out, really. Like it's the cost of the episode, probably. But we appreciate you listening. Go out, look at thefunkypanther.com. Let us know what you think. Turn it down real quick. Actually, way down.
All the way down.
Last episode, we were talking about Karens. And so we threw out on our social media. It's going to be a while.
We did see a lot of Chads on there, even on my personal one. Like my nephew, my friends, like they said Chad.
But
Ken.
we already said Chad was safe because of
apparently it's not.
No, it's not.
Literally
It's not.
everyone
Obviously
said
it's
Chad. So the shit, I'm trying to find it now. There was, I think, 6 Chads. Let me see, 1, 2.
You can count 2 more on mine. Because I posted it on mine.
We got Billy, we got Bob, we got Chad, Kevin, Chad, Kid,
Brian
Greg,
said Billy. What do you mean by Billy?
Skylar, Hunter, Chance, Chad.
Dalton. Jared said Dalton.
Yeah.
Callback.
Dalton and Terry. So a lot of good ones, but definitely Chad was the recurring one. Not too stoked about that, but it looks like that's what the people have chosen. And so I'll go home and cry. But in addition to that, I did want to talk about our next couple episodes because they're going to be a little bit different. Usually we're on here live on Twitch on Tuesdays. We're dropping the episode the following Monday. So you're kind of getting that dual cycle for video and audio. But next Tuesday is going to be
it's election day.
It's election day.
Yeah. So we're going to try to not record next week's because we know what's going on with our lives, and we're going to record the weekend of after everything happens. And
right. So we're going to actually do an episode. It's still going to drop the same Monday, but our Twitch is going to be a little bit different. We're going to record one episode on Saturday, maybe both episodes on Saturday. To be honest
because we're going to
one with Jesus, and we've got to be mindful.
Goddamn.
What?
It's a secret.
Let the people know.
No, we already said we're going to bring Jesus.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God
so be
damn
mindful
it.
of the time difference because he is 7 hours ahead of us. So it'll probably be likely early on Saturday. And then we're going to have Jared back on as we go down to San Antonio Saturday night. And that's going to be the weekend of like the 6th or whatever. So we will be live on Twitch. It just will be kind of an off cycle. And then, we'll have it continue on the regular Monday. So, whew, man, that was a lot of talking. Thank you for listening to us. You can kick that music back on. Let's do our little outro. You ready?
1,
Maybe.
2, better not sue. Hey! No, god damn it. Hey,
That's the intro.
So, don't forget to subscribe to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, OnlyFans, all the good stuff. Happy birthday to Anthony. Happy birthday to Tamiflu. We love you guys. And all you fans out there, I hope you get your. I can't wait for you to get your stickers and your personalized messages. Some of you got like hand drawn cats.
Hey,
that were really good because
and-
I hand drew cats.
Listen here. Whenever you get them, I want you to take a picture of them, put them up on
Please, yes.
Instagram,
Yeah,
tag
so
us.
you got 'em.
Especially the ones over there in New Jersey and Illinois. Like, please, for the love of God, I'd greatly appreciate it because I put effort into it. No, I didn't.
For sure. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
And I'm Tim.
And we are
the Funky Panther!
Woo! Peace, love, and positivity, guys.